Welcome back to learning Inkscape, and this time I don't know how to call this problem, so I'm just going to explain it a little bit. Someone had a question how to deal with a group of objects, so in this case it's just simple stars and I've grouped them pressing Ctrl G, and someone wanted only to adjust a selected area of it, and as far as I know there is no chance to just draw some form of marquee tool on it and select this area, but you can get around it with clipping. So just create another object on top. In this case I'll use a rectangle. You want to uncheck the snapping, gives you more freedom to adjust it. Then select the group behind, press Ctrl D to copy it. And use the hierarchy on top to put it below the rectangle. Then hold Shift. Click on the rectangle, both are selected, and then right click and set a clip. So what we've created is basically this little clip of the entire object. So if I release the clip, it's still there. Just place it on top of the original element that you've had. And now you can adjust it. So for example, give it a different fill or play around with the stroke color and the stroke width. And you can see that only this area that you've kind of selected by using this clip is affected. So rectangle is surely the most simplistic selection. Let us just create an ellipse, and I show this once again. So now we've got these overlaps, so only parts of the stars are affected by the clip if we create it. So once again, Ctrl D to create a copy, put it below the ellipse, shift click on the ellipse, and a right click, set a clip. And again, you can now change the fill or the stroke, and you can see only this part that we've clipped is now affected. You can use the same approach, for example, if you've got text and you want to have a certain part of it affected. So let me just create some simple text element with the type 2 right here. Rotate it and size it a little bit up. And I hold Ctrl when I size it up. And now let's assume we wanted to have only a part affected. Like this. So I'll create an ellipse, then Ctrl D on the text to copy it, put it below the ellipse. Shift click on the ellipse, then right click, set a clip. And if I change the color, you can see only this selection that we've clipped. So quote unquote selection, it's not a real selection, but this clipping part of the text is affected. So once again, this is not a real selection, but this approach using clipping should solve the problem. I hope this video was helpful in general. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.